walking 1,000 kilometers away from the nearest hospital, surrounded by nothing but snow, ice, and silence. Now imagine you fall seriously ill and the only person who can help you is yourself. This is the reality of Leonid Rogozov, a 27 years old Soviet soldier who was stationed in Antarctica in 1961. While we will never face such kind of an extreme condition in our lives, we often can be tested about our skills, about our courage and self-reliance. I first learned about his stories through an article by BBC News, which were about a young doctor who faced a different impossible situation and was able to succeed. Today I will talk about three things. First, the situation and the threat that he faced. Second, how he performed the surgery. And the third, what meaning does his operation carry in today's life? In 1961, Leonid Rogozov was the only doctor among 12 men at Novolazarskaya research station. The temperature was extremely bad. It dropped below -40 degrees Celsius, and so no aircraft could able to came back to base. One day he started feeling a sharp pain in his lower right abdomen. Being a surgeon, he was able to identify the symptoms of appendicitis. In normal conditions, this would be a routine operation in the hospital, but here no operation, no evacuation was possible. So he faced the reality and made the decision that, if you could even imagine, he would perform his own operation. Using one of the station's room, he prepared all the tools, he sterilized all the instruments, and used antiseptic for sterilizing all the instruments. He used local anesthesia, so he was conscious throughout the whole operation. Two of his colleagues helped him, but not as assistant, just simply to hold him instruments or to hand a mirror so he could see what he was doing. The operation lasted 2 hours, and he was working slowly but carefully. Sometimes weakness set in, but he was continuing, starting with making 12-centimeter incision. After finishing, he stitched himself up and finished the operation. As National Geographic states, his self-control during the operation is not just about medical skills, it's also about remarkable human psychological strengths. Within 2 weeks, he recovered and returned to the work. His story spread across the world as one of the most extraordinary experiences in medical history. Medical schools still discuss about his operation as a person who was able to face an impossible situation and surpass it because of his skills and knowledge. Leonid Rogozov's experience in Antarctica teach us something profound, that sometimes we have only ourselves to rely on, and our skills, our knowledge are the only tool that could save us. He didn't just save his own life with his hands, he also showed what a human mind is able to do when he faces an impossible situation with fear and determination.